They'll run on first down. Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Jackson, option right. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On second down, it's Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal.
Check. Watch before. Coming to you.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. Third and goal. Jackson now. And this throw will be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson, option right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. On third down, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Throwing is Wilson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Final play of the half here, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Wilson. Flushed out right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. After the sack on first down, Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 11 yards there, first down. Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Jackson, option right, and an alley to run. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On first down, Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Jackson.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Jackson, option right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it with the option right. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Buying time to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, his big defensive lineman, can he get the ball over him? But you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson throwing again. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle There to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
380. 14. 40.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 54 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's into the clear. 20. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. That one may not cost him in the end, but still, obviously something the coach wants to avoid.
Oh, without a doubt. It won't cost the team because of where they are on the scoreboard, but it will cost the player who gave up the football.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson, flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson. 63 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Snead's got it. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Being chased out left. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Matt Judon. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Wilson wants to throw it. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
48 to Mike. 2-6.
To throw again. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense